What's going on YouTube? This is Jarrell Cison with a live tutorial about how I do some of my storytelling with wedding films. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this as clear as possible. First of all, what I did here was I listened through the speeches and then I cut out and separated most of the important parts. So for example, you can see here one of the things that is said, one of the blocks that I want to be in the film is sectioned off. So I don't know if you can hear this.
Your face, much like she's done for all of us today.
Here's a new block.
We all knew that Alex was going to be someone special and do great things, and I'm in awe and very proud of her successes and the woman she's become.
Okay, good. So I cut it off right there, and then it goes into a new block of something else that I want to highlight. So in between here, there's probably a bunch of stuff that I did not want to highlight. So I think the films are better with just, individual things that would make your film better. I think the purpose of the film is to prove that the two individuals are in love. So you take every piece of audio that you can that can contribute to that thesis, right? That the bride and groom are in love, and then you take it and you put it into the film. But we got to do some rearranging. So I want to walk you through my live edit and show you how I kind of like rearrange the wording to basically kind of create a story. So I'll just do this as we go.
She could really put a smile on your face, much like she's done for all of us today.
Okay, so that's not how I want to start off. There's no really intro, so I'm going to get rid of that. My basic model or outline is that I want to talk about the groom and then the bride and then both of them, and then talk about the cheers. Or it could be the bride or groom, then both of them, and then the cheers. Kind of like cheers to the bride and groom, and let's celebrate. So let me give you an example.
We all knew that Alex was going to be someone special and do great things, and I'm in awe and very proud of her successes and the woman she's become.
Okay, so that's the maid of honor talking about the bride. But I found a clip that I wanted to start off with here.
I've known Chris Kelly for about 15 years, and his parents have been paying me to be his friend for about 12. So today marks the end of that income stream, so I'm looking for new jobs.
Okay, so this one talks about the groom first, and then it's also funny, so I'm going to bring it all the way to the beginning. So that way we can start with the groom, and we can also start in a very light-hearted way.
I've known Chris Kelly for about 15 years, and his parents have been paying me to be his friend for about 12. So today marks the end of that income stream, so I'm looking for new jobs.
Okay, so let's continue and look for another part. So we started something with the groom, and it's funny, and then I think I'm going to continue with him, the best man. He had some more funny lines.
And always. Cheers.
No.
I've also been able to watch Chris diligently prepare himself to be the best husband to his future wife, which we now know, finally, is Alex.
Good. Goes into funny, and then we'll let some time pass. So I'm just kind of putting it in order. In my head, I know what it's going to be like. There'll probably be some space here. So we got the groom.
So today marks the end of that income stream, so I'm looking for new jobs.
There's some space there, and then we get into some serious stuff with the groom.
I've also been able to watch Chris diligently prepare himself to be the best husband to his future wife, which we now know, finally, is Alex.
We all knew that Alex was going to be someone special and do great things, and I'm in awe and very proud.
I think this is a good next step. So something funny with the groom, something serious with the groom, some more time will pass. We'll start talking about the bride. So here's the bride.
Proud of her successes and the woman she's become. She's one of the most caring, intelligent, and did I mention exceptional dancers? I know. She has excelled in school.
Okay, here's something interesting. This clip right here, this block, I really like this part, but I think it would be better for the sake of the story if this emotional part was put further back, just maybe like one clip. So let's now see the progression of the emotion.
Special and do great things, and I'm in awe and very proud of her successes and the woman she's become. She has excelled in school, college, and her pharmaceutical career, and I have no doubt that she will do the same in her marriage and friendship with Chris and the family they will build together. She's one of the most caring, intelligent.
See that? So like that is kind of like the climax. That's this part right here is she gets the most emotional. The speaker gets the most emotional, and for the sake of the story, you want it to build. So you can do some shifting with the wording here to make your story more effective. And man, when you put B-roll footage over it from the reception, when you put music over it, it becomes awesome.
And did I mention exceptional dancers? I know. Chris, I know you love and care about my sister, which is very evident to me by this.
Okay, so this is the maid of honor talking about Chris. So I'm now immediately thinking about putting this over here. So let's just see what else she says.
Smile on her face and the way she lights up when she talks about you. You guys are different enough to complement and complete each other. I look forward to being part, for you being part of our family and watching you and Alex build a wonderful life together.
Yeah, I'm going to take this block, which is about the groom, Chris, and I'm going to put it back here. Okay, so here's the groom, that funny clip, the serious clip, and then now the maid of honor is chiming in about the groom.
Is Alex.
Chris, I know you.
Of course, some space will pass here, and you like, I'm just putting it in order, so it's not going to play all the way through. There's going to be some space.
Chris, I know
I won't play that again. So now we have something funny with the groom, something serious with the groom, some serious stuff with the maid of honor talking about the groom, and then right here there'll be a significant amount of space, and the maid of honor will talk about the bride.
We all knew that Alex was going to be someone.
Remember that part? I think this is the most emotional part here.
And did I mention exceptional dancers?
Let's see what's
I know.
next.
One thing I do know about you both is that.
Okay, good. So look, now we got the audio and storyline about the groom. We got the audio on the bride, about the bride, and then we also have something about both of them.
One thing I do know about you both is that the most important factor in your search for a life partner was that you share the same passion for faith, and you've definitely found that in each other. This passion is the true factor behind all of your past and future life successes and what you brought together. I think everyone in this room would agree that you're truly a match made in heaven. You
That's
know
good.
you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because reality is fine.
Okay, so they're getting to some random stuff here. So this part here is when they talk about both, but I feel like I want some more of the best man talking about the bride, and I'm not sure if I have that, and that's the complication. Sometimes you just don't have what you want, so you just got to work with what you got. So let's see. That's still the maid of honor. Here's the best man.
Match for each other in your pursuit of God and one another is inspiring.
Okay, so he's talking about both of them, so I don't think I have those audio clips about the best man talking about the bride. Let's keep searching.
You are the perfect match for each other, and your pursuit of God and one another is inspiring, and I wish you all the best. Alex, it's your problem now.
To walk her down the aisle and give her away this.
Okay. The father gave a really good speech here, but I'm just not sure that I'm able to use some of it in the storyline, but we'll see what I can do. But anyways, I like this line. I think I'm going to take this line from the best man, the Alex, he's your problem now. I'm actually going to take this and put it up front before she starts talking about the groom, or before the maid of honor starts talking about the bride.
Alex, it's your problem now.
I look forward to you being part of our family and watching you and Alex.
I think that goes right here. There you go. And I guess you can label it better. I just kind of wing it. And then here we go. We're almost done.
You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep.
Okay. So this part here was just some random quote that the maid of honor wanted to include. It's a Dr. Seuss quote. So I don't know if it fits at the end, but maybe we can start it off at the beginning, so I'll experiment with that. So I'm going to put this quote in the beginning. So it starts off like nice and poetic, and then we talk about the groom, and then we talk about the bride, and then we talk about both of them, and then now I'm going to look for the closing let's raise our glasses line.
Alex and Chris, I wish you both health,
Boom.
happiness, and
There it
living
is.
your dream today, tomorrow, and always. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, what I like to do last is to look for kind of like a final wishing of sending off, kind of like a raise your glasses type of thing. So I think we found it here.
And then start their journey together. You want to raise a glass for a toast to Chris and Alex, to a healthy, happy, beautiful future together.
Cheers. There it is. There it is. And I'll stop that here. I will delete that. And I will delete this here. Or actually, I'm just going to keep this around. But this is what we have so far. And I think this is a pretty good order. So just remember, like, this is just the order. It's going to be spaced out. There's going to be music over it. I'll put the music over it just so you can kind of get the sense of it. I'll turn all of this down. Actually, no, I won't. Just for the sake of sound. Let's see. Ready?
You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because reality is finally better than your dream.
Space.
I've known Chris Kelly for about 15 years, and his parents have been paying me fees for about 12. So today marks the end of that income stream, so I'm looking for new jobs. I've also been able to watch Chris diligently prepare himself to be the best husband to his future wife, which we now know, finally, is Alex.
Good.
Chris, I know you love and care about my sister, which is very evident to me by the smile on her face and the way she lights up when she talks about you. You guys are different enough to complement and complete each other. I look forward to you being part of our family and watching you and Alex build a wonderful life together.
I'll clean that up
You're
too.
the perfect match for each other, and your pursuit of God and one another is inspiring, and I wish you all the best. Alex, he's your problem now.
And just imagine
We all knew
the
that Alex
B-roll
was
over
going to be
this.
someone special and do great things, and I'm in awe and very proud of her successes and the woman she's
Some slow
become.
motion,
She has excelled in school, college, and her pharmaceutical career.
dancing shots,
And I have
laughing
no doubt
shots.
that she will do the same in her marriage and friendship with Chris and the family they will build together.
Okay, you get the idea. So I'm not going to play this whole thing, but when I'm creating the story, I can't help but think like I'm almost writing a paper. Like when I'm a writer as well, so when I'm writing, I almost go through the same thought process. Like, how am I going to tell this story? Number one, what is my thesis, aka what am I trying to prove or say? So for example, for this video, I'm trying to prove that these two people are in love. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to convince the viewer that these two people are in love. And here is my evidence. Number one, I have the best man talking about the groom. Number two, I have the maid of honor talking about the groom, and then just goes so on and so forth. So my outline is all my evidence about the all my audio about the groom, all my audio about the bride, my audio about the two of them together, and then any sort of closing or wrapping up, well wishes for the future, and then the cheers at the end. Anything poetic can kind of like fit in maybe at the beginning or the end. Sometimes it fits in the middle, but you are the artist. I want to empower you to make your free decision. But that's how I do it. You can do it however you want, but I hope that this video helped. And shoot me any comments below if you want to comment your own techniques. But hey man, that's one of my first videos, and we'll see how it does. But we'll see you soon. Subscribe, and maybe I'll keep this going. But good luck and happy making.